Morning from Seattle. Hello, hello. Okay. Let me get this. It's morning, so I'm still in my robe. I don't know, it's like 7:30. I always wear this one when I come in here. And it's cold back here. Anyway, so today. So, you know, sometimes through the years you find these things and all of a sudden you get this like little vision about what you're going to do with it. So, I know this is really dirty, but I've been doing this. So, anyway, I found these little doilies. I think they're doilies. I don't know what they are. They're just little square pieces of shaggy stuff. But really shaggy and old and stained up and stuff. And this one too. It's just an old shaggy piece of crap, you know. Just an old shaggy thing. And then this one I really love. See? So, I wanted an inner lining to give it just a little bit of color. So I found some sari silk pieces because I want this to be real delicate and just real delicate for fun. And then I laid them out here, trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do with these, right? So I'm laying them out like this. And I'll show you, this one's not, this was the one I'm like in construction doing. So I laid them all out like this one. And I was trying to figure out what I can do. You know what I mean? What am I going to do with this? So I just put some pages in here. That's not going to be that fun. So anyway, so I decided I would fit them all with like this one. I don't know if you can even see. Let me stand up. I don't have my other iPad out today. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit. So I fit these. See how I did it? My little envelopes from the shop. I got these glassine envelopes. Well, these ones I think I'm sold out of, but I have even smaller ones. So I put the 4 envelopes down, and then I'm sewing a couple of, you know, pages in for, you know, for the journaling. And I'm going to have this whole, like, 3-piece set. You know what I'm saying? So I got my bags in, and I got my pages distressed. And so then I'm going to just sew them in the center here. See what I'm doing? And then I can put my, and these are going to be like gypsy. I'm doing boho right now. So I can't decide if I'm going to put these in. I'm going to put these all 3 together, I think. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Hi, Elaine. I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. But this one, I don't know if I'm going to put this in my gypsy book or if I'm going to just sell these as a group of 3. Or I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I'm just making stuff because it's fun. So I'm going to put these in like this. Then I'm going to sew the pages in. And then we'll have another little booklet, see? So I'm doing 3. And this one's going to have this on the... Because I'm doing bling, lace, and then embroidery. So I got 3 little books. 3 little books. And I was thinking... I'd package them, I don't know what. I was thinking I'd package them together, you know, and list them in my shop as a one, because look how cute that is. I love the way that looks, so I was thinking I'd group them together and bind them all together in a, and then, but I don't know. We'll just see where it goes. You know, you just don't know sometimes when you make stuff where it goes. So, I'm here. This one I did last night. I got gold organza and I put gold gilding polish on. And these are coffee stained and script stamped. So I put gold organza, it's gold on the pages and script stamped, and old paper and vintage photo ink. You can see the green on the old paper because I got green in here. So I wanted to bring some of that green in. I might even do it a little more This is sandstone beige from my shop, seam binding. You can see the gold. I just rubbed it in the gold. And in the center, I haven't decided what to do yet, but I put the sari silk that's for the lining right here, just for ribbon, you know. I'll probably put gypsy bells on here. I have gypsy bells in the shop, you know. And then I'll put, I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. 4 little envelopes. It's just cute. I don't know. I just like them. So anyway, here's my stack of sacks. I got 3 sacks. Again, that fabric in the back, and then my beige on the top. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this for decoration yet, because I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm just doing neutrals. And then I know that, like, some people don't like all that bling. It gets to be too much. And I'm going to go full-blown gypsy bling, like Major League, in a minute. But, but I wanted to make sure I have some that aren't bling, but they're still like gypsy shaggy style. So, you know what I mean? So that's why I was doing these. And I have came across these somewhere. I don't know where. But I've been saving them. As soon as I seen them, I was like, ooh, gypsy. Right away, you know. First thing. And I've been saving them for like 2 years. So this is fun for me, you know, to get them finally. They have been kicking around my drawers. You know how you know what I mean? And to finally get to use it, you know, it's fun. This year I said that. That was my New Year's resolution. I am using up my stuff. I'm not going to hoard anything anymore. Well, it's really hard not to, but I have all these beautiful things, and I just sit there and stare at it because I don't want to use it. It's too pretty, you know. But it's like, nope. All my thread, like all my stuff I've been using. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I've been using, this is very particular right here. I know this looks weird, but it's got to go in between the bags exactly right, or there's only this thin little, and I'm not marking it or nothing. I'm not real fussy. Maybe that's why I have all the problems I do, but I don't even mark it or anything. I just eyeball it. I don't care. It's going to be straight enough. It's just a little booklet, you know. But I do have to get it in between the dang bags. So anyways, I keep in this little bin, because I said I am not buying any more thread. You know, because I always buy thread when I see it. It's expensive in Seattle, so when I see it at sales or whatever, I buy it. But now I have like 3 racks of thread. It's like, okay, I don't need any more thread. I gotta get using it. So I did. I used like, I don't even know. I see at least 5. And then you know how you have half a bobbins because you just want that one color, and then, you know, all that happens. And so I had all these half bobbins. I used them. I don't even care. I got all these different colors going on. Back and front, you know. But I like to have a bobbin of a different color anyways. Sometimes. And you can flip your project over and have a different color thread, you know. So I'm just sewing these in, and then I'm going to mess around with it here a minute and see what's going on, you know. And it's early. I'm still eating my banana. This wax thread is in my shop. I didn't link my shop today. I link it every single video. My link is somewhere, you know. It's somewhere. If you subscribe, you'll know where it is. It's nice if you subscribe because then you get notices when I go on, you know. Or you're supposed to get notices when I go on. That's the whole point. I hate it when you thread through the other thread. It's annoying. So I always undo it. Sometimes you get it in there twice or some weird way, you know. But I'm trying to get this tight and it's not happening. I don't know why. I'm scared to pull it because this is such a delicate little... I don't know what's... It looks like everything... I mean, it's just loose. I don't know. Okay. I did it. Alright, is that better? Guess that's a little better. Okay. My paper ripped. I hate that. You know, if you don't use 24 pound, which I usually do, when you sew your papers in, you got to be careful. Got to use a heavier gauge than cheap photocopy paper, that's for sure. I mean, I do anymore. So I ripped it right there, probably because I didn't mark my sewing. But that's why I didn't want to pull it, because it wasn't tight. But you know, this fabric, when I was sewing it on, it's that sari silk, you know, and when I was sewing it, it was bunching up, you know, and stuff. It does all these weird things. But thankfully, our journals look okay. With a little shag. I actually don't even need this big of a piece, but I haven't went for my walk yet this morning. I usually wait till the bus goes by, like 8:30. All the kids, otherwise my dog is just beyond himself, you know. This one's only ripped a little bit. He just loves everybody. He doesn't even want to go for a walk. For the walk, he wants to go for the visiting, you know. There. He likes to visit. Okay, now these are going to be so cute. Now I just have to decide. These are cute. I like the little bags. I have to decide what I'm going to put in them and where I'm going to go with this. I didn't put any closure underneath here because I wasn't sure. Like I said, I'm still not sure what I'm going to do here. I really don't know. I can't decide yet. I know I could put something over top of this too, and this one. Possibly find something. I don't know though, or maybe... I don't even know if I want to cover it up with an image. I like this neutral shaggy look. But I might cover up the spine with something. I don't know yet. We'll see. And then I don't know if I'm going to put... I don't know. You just got to go with it and see where it takes you sometimes. So this is an applique that you get in one of my boho kits in my shop. It comes with several of these appliques, and it comes with some of these. Let's see. Let me see if I can find you some to look at for fun. It's really fun. It's really fun to have these. I haven't seen them anywhere else. Comes with these. I'll show you. I think you get 5. I think that's how many I had enough for in each kit. And there's these. They're off the saris. And they're supposed to be vintage, but you just don't know when you buy stuff, you know. People say vintage on anything anymore these days just so they can charge more, you know, so you just don't know. But that's what they said. They're vintage embroidery beaded pieces off the saris, and so they're all different. I love this one as the green leaves. So there's one. They're just so pretty. And then here's another one. You know, they're all different. This one's just silver and it has green beads, yellow, orange. This one's blue and sparkly. You know, they're all different. This one's really pretty. I love this one. The red, orange, brown. I love the browns, you know. But you spread it out and glue it down, see, and it just is so pretty like that. Ooh, you know what I mean? I did it on a couple of my last books, and it's just so gorgeous. So you get 5 of those in every one of the kits. You get a cover piece of material. The cover material is this stuff that I've been using. It's actually upholstery, and it's puffy in spots, sewn, and has gold like little flecks. So it's a good neutral base for all the boho stuff that we do. You know, all this stuff. And then here's the last one. Look at this one. Blue sparkles. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Like, I'm just saying, it makes the whole kit, you know. I just like these. So you get these kind, and then you get sari silks like this with no trimmings, and then you get some like this with the trimmings. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a mix of everything. So, anyway. So that's what I'm using. But this one, I was thinking I really don't need an inside, like, fabric. It's really thick. It's the thickest one. And I was thinking I could just, because it's going to be covered up anyway. By the time I put the envelopes on it, you're not going to see none of it. So I was thinking I'm not even going to put any on here. But I really wanted to use this. I pulled it out to use it. It's so pretty, but maybe I'll just use it for... because the other ones I lined, you know. It's not quite big enough, so I'd have to sew it in the middle. So it would have the seam in the middle like this. This one's not big enough. I already tried it. So I'd have to sew it in the middle so we wouldn't see the seam, you know, and all that. So let's just put these on here and see if you can even see. Because it would be cut, you know, right here. It'd be pretty short. Because all I do is sew it right up to the fringe. So you wouldn't see any of this. You wouldn't see any of that, and you wouldn't see any of this. I just want to see if I cut this all up and sew it on, if it's even worth doing if I put this on here. Well, I guess you see a teeny weeny bit. Sheesh, I don't know if it's worth it. So, I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to glue them in. Like this. They fit perfect, kinda. Let me see, that's right on the edge. I think they're a little big. They are. Just a little big. Wonder if the envelopes I have now are smaller. But that's okay, because if you push it out to the side and they hang over just a little bit, it's okay. But that makes me wonder if I shouldn't put the fabric back there now so it hangs over a little bit to give me more breathing room. Okay. I just decided. Because that means I can leave the fabric hang over some. Which means we'll see more of it. So now I want to do it because it's so pretty. I just hate to cover that all up though. God, it's so pretty. Shoot. I gotta think about this for a minute. I don't know. It's all this that's so pretty to me that I'm going to be covering up. It's just stupid. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll pull it down and use that part and save this. Hee hee hee. Yeah, because see, that makes me happier. So I will do it like this. So I can save my pretty bottom piece. That was upsetting me. It's going to be a little short, but I just want it wide enough. I don't care about the length too much. I just want the shag to hang over the side. There. Okay, and then this piece, I gotta do the same thing. Cut off my pretty part that I love, and I'll use it on a different page. And then sew this, whoops. Gotta get this pattern somehow the same. There we go. On here, see, it's a little short, but I don't care if it's short. I just want it to be long enough, wide enough. I still got a lot though I could cut off because it only has to meet in the middle, so. All right. So I'll sew this down the middle. It's all crooked. Can you even iron silk? Like, really? You know what I mean? It's getting irritating. Oh, my iron is caught, you know, underneath this wheel of my cart. You know, all this. You know. Okay. So I know it's got to be on a really low setting, huh? I just want to hit it just a second. You know what I mean? Just for a second, because it's just not happy. I don't even know if you can sew silk. I mean, this is going to be hard. I don't even know if I should. Maybe I should just glue it. I don't know. I just sewed it on the other ones, but this is different. Sometimes you get it and it gets all bunched up, you know. Sometimes it just is tough to sew silk. I don't know. We'll see. I could try it. If it gets to be too hard, then. Okay, my iron's hot. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. That helps out whether you think it does or not. It really does. Okay. So I'm actually gonna... I think this is too hot. I don't even know. So I'm gonna just shut it off. Oh, that's just such a pretty piece. I just love this piece so much. That's so stupid, I know. I hate to put it underneath something. I want to put it right on top. It's so pretty. I shut it off now because I didn't want it to be too hot. We'll see if I can even get the wrinkles out now. Oh, yeah. Okay. We are good. Okay, now I'm scared because I'm supposed to sew it. I guess I was just going to sew it down the middle, so I got the one piece. But silk to silk, I don't know if I can even sew that, right? So maybe I'll leave it and I'll just go right to the trying to sew it on the inside of this. And I don't pin it or nothing. I just, dang, I should have sewed this because that's irritating. I mean, ironed. I think I'm going to turn my iron back on. I'm sorry. I'm sniffing, you guys. I know it's annoying. But I have issues right now. But I'm sorry I keep doing that. I get hate mail every time I do it. I can't help it in the morning. You know, it's early right now. Or something. It's just the season, you know. I can't help it. Don't send me hate mail. Because I'm sniffing. Now I'll probably get hate mail because I said that. People are funny. Especially on YouTube. Because you never see them. You know, they can say all kinds of crap they want and then leave and never come back. You know, they never... It's mostly what people do when they're crabby. They like to go crabby and hateful. Or bored kids, you know. They go on YouTube and leave a bunch of hate messages everywhere. And when you're new, I see these girls come on, you know, and they, oh my God, I got these terrible messages. What do you guys do? It's so, poor things. It's like, yeah, you're finally learning, aren't you? How it goes on YouTube. See how that just ripped to shreds? Oh, I'm scared. I don't know if I can sew this. It just rips to shreds so easy. Sometimes it doesn't even rip for ribbon, you know. Sometimes I get sorry and I want to rip it for ribbon, and you try it and it just doesn't want to go. But here's my next issue. I wonder, is it the same on the other side? It is. Okay. So, what do you guys think? Should I glue this one or sew it? I'm really scared. Oh, okay, I guess I'm going to try to sew it, but I really don't want to. I'm scared of this one. But I'm curious if I sewed it, because you got to consider the front now. I don't like to sew it and get mixed up with the shag, because that gets in my sewing machine. So I always try to find a different area, but I could go right here, just around this edge, and let it all just be shaggy, and, you know, it'll be, you know what I mean? I think I will. That way I can see, and I have a base to go on. If I sew the other side, I have no idea. And I think if my sewing machine is coming in and out of this, maybe it'll help my silk in the back not to bunch so bad. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do that right now. It'll be boring because I'm not on the screen, but there's nothing I can do about it. But I got my paper cutter over here. And I got my dang thing. So I got brown thread in there. Let's see. Let's just see if this is going to give me attitude or what. Right? I don't know if I should bring my machine over here or this over here. If I bring my machine over here, at least you guys can see it, but I don't know if I feel like doing all that. So, I'm not. I'm just going to bring this over here and see how it's going to work out. Hope for the best. I think I'm going to start sideways. We'll just see. I might have to quit right away because it might not, work. So let's just try it real quick and see. Ooh. Ooh. See if it'll work. 1 second here. I'm trying it. Well, it seems to be okay. Alright, well, it's alright then. I'm doing it. I mean, it's a little weird, but I'm doing it. It's tough to do because I can't push with my foot. I have to sew with my hands right now because my injury is still bothering me. My hips are so swollen right now still. I gotta go in. So I need 2 hands to sew silk, but I'm doing it one-handed. I'm really trying hard here. I'm almost done though. Alright. Well, this wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm having a little trouble right now, but it isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So it's okay. Yeah. Okay. And I can sew fast and everything. It's not giving me too much trouble. Of course, I can't see the other side, but when I'm done, we'll see what it ended up looking like. And I didn't even sew the middle because I'm going to sew pages in there anyway, so. We'll just see how it looks. I'm at the last corner here, so. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Looks okay on this side. See? Oh yeah. It'll be okay. I didn't get down here. It must have slid. But that's okay because my envelopes are going to go there. And this side was a little short, remember? So what's going to happen is, it's all okay though, because, whoops. Whoops. So some of this is going to come off, first of all. about, because my envelopes stick out, remember? They stick out, remember? They stuck out some, so we got to make this a little bit longer than. A little bit longer, so it has some shag. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. And I still want my shag to stick out, so I'm not ripping this because it just rips to shreds. I'll just fray the end. See, it just rips to shreds. You gotta really watch out. Ooh, okay, that's so pretty. I love it. Okay, then we stick in the envelopes. Right? See? I don't see very much of it. Just on the edges and the top, see? That's why I didn't want to use it. After all that, you only see a little bit, but I'm going to use all this leftover, see? All this leftover pretties. Ooh, it's going to be pretty, look. I like that already, huh? On my envelopes. I'll have to figure out a way to put this on here like this. We'll see. Somehow, and then I'll have the pages on the inside, right? Those are cute. All right. So, let's see how I'm going to do this now. I just want to make a definite crease. There. Okay, now I can see where my envelopes gotta go, see. Where they butt together, like this. And then I gotta sew in between the middle, see. Woo, okay. I'm doing it. Oh, I love you. My dog's ready to go outside. Oh, I love you. And you just leave a little bit of room for your thread. Right? They're pretty the same. This is cute. I still don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm putting it in a book or going to make this the set of books or what I'm going to do here. But it's going to be cute. Okay, now we got to figure out how the paper is going to go. It's either going to fold fat ways or long ways. So let's see. If I do the fat way, I got a lot of cutting. Let's see if we do it the long way, if it'll be any better. I think the long way might be easier. We'll see. Yeah, it still hangs over. I guess I'll still have to cut it twice, because I don't want that much paper hanging out. So we will measure then, so I know. Well, I'm not measuring, I just do it like this. Then I'll just cut the bottom off. And do it again, and then I'll have to, and do it again, and then I'll have to cut the sides. Now I'll have all these little booklet materials. Okay. Now, gee, I gotta cut off a 1/2 inch, at least. Looks like to me. Sheesh, that's a lot. But I don't know, can it cut 6 pieces at once? I don't know, can it cut 6 pieces at once? I wonder. I know it can cut 3, so I can do 1/2. It's pretty sharp. This is Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz paper cutter, so I know it's really friggin' sharp, so. Well, let's see. How much do I want to cut off? Well, 1/2 inch, did I say? Is that what we want? I don't have my little leg on, so I can't measure. I'm not putting my one little leg on just to measure this. I'm just going to put the crease at right here. Then I'll know for next time. And I just marked it with my crease because I didn't feel like putting my leg on over here. I'll just do it like that. The best eyeball job I can. I wouldn't do this on a regular journal, but these are just little booklets, so it's okay. There. Cute. Because I'm going to put lace on the edge and stuff anyway, so it'll be alright. I only did 3 pages, I guess. I might put more, because this is kind of a big one, isn't it? Maybe I should do 1 more page, have 4 pages. think I can do one more. At least. I didn't realize. I don't have to get my cutter out for this one, though. I can just use my other ones for a guide. I guess 4 is better. Almost could do 5, but let's just see what it feels like with 4. I mean, I feel like I want to do one more, I guess. And then you got to ink, you know, and distress and all that before you can sew them in. At least that's what I do. So that's what I'll be doing next. Stamping and inking. Which, boring to watch, but it's got to be done. Okay, now, nice. Oh yeah, see now the shag covers up any envelopes or paper. Sneaky, see? Cute. Okay. So, I'm using old paper to pull up some of the green. And old paper is like, it's as if you were trying to just create a smudge or a smear or a moldy looking thing. See? You're not really, I'm not going on the edges. I'm going to use Tim Holtz for that. The vintage photo. You know what I mean? So you're just trying to make authentic looking like mold marks, you know? So that's what we're doing. Old paper marks. And I just do it different on every page so it doesn't look the same, because you're trying to make it like authentically distressed and aged without looking too intentional, right? Keeping in mind that we're going to put stuff on the edge too, so you don't really need a bunch of stuff on the edge because it's probably going to be covered, right? See how it does that? And then when you put the script stamping on and then the vintage photo, and then I rub it in the some kind of gilding or polish or to put a shine on the top, then see how I'm just hitting it in random spots. We'll do it up here in the corner this time, right? This one kind of dark just for fun. Just don't want them all in the same spot because it won't look natural, you know? I like that. There. Right? Just randomly put it where. There. See, and you can hit it again later too, but do that. Of course I had to drop it. This is dark stuff. This is espresso, ground espresso. So it's pretty kind of dark. So you don't have to brush too hard. But I kind of like it. It's a little bit different than vintage photo. It's like dirtier. It's dirtier. It's not really, vintage photo is more like a staining. But this makes it look kind of dirty. See how it did? See? Versus this. See? I like it, right? So we just... And I do go with vintage photo on parts of it, but parts of it I want this dark. It looks good. Hey. And like I said, I know I'm going to put stuff there, so I don't really have to worry about the edge too much. Just scuff it all up a little, you know? And then we do the script stamping on it. Right? It gives it another layer. Well, my dog made friends with these goats down the road. It's so funny. He's the cutest little boy. So in the morning, they used to have baby piglets. They don't have those anymore, but he loved the pigs. Oh my God. Now they got goats out there. It's like, my little dog is so cute. He just loves everybody. See how it looks dirty? I like that. And I'll put vintage photo on this side. I'm just doing it half and half. I know that's a little weird, but that's how I get it to look. You want it to look, you know, different on every page, not the same. So using the different color inks is going to help, because I'm going to put vintage photo on that side. See? See? And the inside, I always do the crease so you can see that just a little bit. A little more. Here. I like it. I like how it looks dirty. Right? And like I said, once you go back over with the vintage photo, then it really gives you a new, unique blend of everything, you know, that you're trying to do. tips of my fingers always get inked. I just like to hold it in my hand better than when it's on the table. I don't know why. I just like the way it looks better. All right. Then I have a couple different options in the shop for script stamps if you need one. I've got a music stamp that I really like too. Music and script, and there's a vintage. There's a couple different script stamps in there. Okay, nice. Okay, now, see, now when you do black, because now I'm going to do black script, see? So now I got another color, right? This is just a light press. You just want a little bit. See how it's just, well, you probably can't see, can you? I already know that. You just want a light press. Just, you don't want any definite lines anywhere. You just want it to look as if a newspaper or a letter or something sat there for some years and bled onto this. That's what you're doing. Okay. And you don't want to see the corner and the edges of the stamp. You're not trying to go like this and make an entire, you know, you're just doing it haphazard. And I leave the stamp on the table. I don't do it the other way. I like to do it this way. And then you just get little pieces everywhere. And it makes it look, I just like the way it's more authentic looking, you know. There. So even for a little booklet, there's lots of processes, you know. All this distressing and everything is what tells your story, you know. Helps you tell your story. What you're doing with your books, you know. So if you skip a lot of this and just put paper in them, bind it up, that's okay, but it's not really like vintage. It's just, you know, which those kind are cute too, but I like to do this kind. It's fun. I love it. See, now we're getting somewhere. Then you put the vintage photo on the other side. I need an ink refill on this. On this side, the opposite of what I did earlier. We'll have a nice blend of browns and staining and coffees and, you know. Ooh, yeah. See? It's a different color brown. See, just stain the edge, but I don't even really care about the edge because, like I said, I'm going to have sorry on there and stuff anyway, so, but I do want to get it Just hit it a little, you know, in case my stuff doesn't go all the way to the edge or whatever. That one needs more green for sure. So we'll get that on when I... Later, you know, you can mess with it. Keep fussing with it a little bit. There. See, I like it. I like it with both the colors. I don't know, it just does something. Just does something for me, I guess. Uh-oh, my thing's going crazy. Made a little doo-doo-doo on it. Thankfully, I'll put fabric over that. Darn it. Made a little loopy-loopy thing. But that's okay. Ooh, this looks good. There, see? Hey, one more step. Still not done. You know. Plus, he coffee stained it, too. So it's like, what the heck? Right? Got a lot to do to get one piece of paper to look the way I want it to. And that's why this always looks like this. Because I'm using copper or wax or dewdrops or something. Right? So these are just dewdrops. Galaxy Gold, Fast Drying, Brilliance, Galaxy Gold ink. I don't know. I don't know how you guys use it, but this is what I do. I just rub it on my table and then smear it around my page. Got to be careful not to get finger marks. You got to do it real haphazard and it hits the top. See how it... Now you can see all the little spots. Ooh, it looks good. I've been doing this lately to everything. I just love it. And it just is another layer. Ooh, I love it. See? It just makes the whole thing, I swear. I did it on all my last books. I've been doing it. I do it a lot, actually, on everything. And sometimes you want a lot, sometimes you want a little. Oh yeah, it looks so good. I love it. You can see there's no way of, I'm just doing it, you know. There's no way. I'm just, oh, a little bit more we need. One more. Okay. Okay. Now, see what they look like? Aren't they cool? After all that, and I know that was really boring, but it's worth the boring part. See, with all the texture and all the different colors now. Yeah, see? Look at that, Elaine. Isn't that cool? Now I could touch it up with a little more green spots, I realize, but see now, just a plain piece of paper looks, see? Cool. And then we'll sew them in. Wax threads in my shop, like I said. And we'll sew these in, and then we'll have, look, this cute little, it'll be all just dressed up, and I'll stamp the envelopes with some stamping, and we'll decorate them up maybe a little bit. We'll put a little ribbons on, and then I'll have these 3 little books. These are going to be so cute. Can't decide what I'm going to do with them yet, but we'll see. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me this morning, guys. I gotta go take my dog out for his morning walk, okay? I know you just got here. Did you just get here, Totsy girl? Sorry. We'll see y'all later, though. Thank you. Hey, please subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to see you again.